my channel called Keeping Up with Krysten. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're not new, welcome back. So if you read the title, it's along the lines talking about how my best friend or my sweet mate, roommate, I don't know what I'm going to call her right now, how she hooked up with a guy while I was in the room. Okay, like I don't really know how to put that. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys the story. So this is when I was in college. Sweet mate, you guys know my roommate. If you don't know my roommate, I'll leave a link below of my crazy roommate who wanted to kill me, part 1 and part 2. That would be below. Go check that out. And you will hear about my sweet babe. I don't know what name I used for her in those videos, so I'm just gonna call her Natalie. So she's my sweet mate. So we share a bathroom. She lives on the other side, but we were like really close. Like, that's my girl. So what happened? I don't even know where to start. We were probably just in the dorm and we were doing homework. I needed a new notebook and she needed some stuff for like class the next day or something like that. So she was like, hey, let's go to the store. And she was like on her phone and stuff like that. I was like, hey, yeah, let's do it. So we got dressed and she came into my room. She's like, hey, do you think my friend, we're gonna call him Nick. I feel like I used these names before. She's like, can my friend Nick come? He is willing to drive us. I was like, okay, yeah, sure. She was like, yeah, his girlfriend him just broke up. He lives back in my hometown and stuff like that, and you know, he doesn't have really friends because I guess his girlfriend was really like, you're not allowed to like talk to anybody. I don't know, I don't get those type of relationships. But I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. Is he cute? He texted us that he was here because we live in dorms on campus and he lives in an apartment building off campus, and we're all the same age. We're all freshmen. So he picked us up and we went outside, and he was like the most polite guy I've ever met. Like, he was so polite, and he was like, hi, I'm Nick, what's your name? I was like, hi, I'm Krysten. And he was like just talking to me, and so it was like really nice. He was like such a sweet guy, and he was cute. So I'm just like, hey. So we went to the store and he was like really chill. Like, it was fun. I didn't feel uncomfortable because usually I'll feel uncomfortable with guys, or I'll say something stupid or something like that, and I didn't feel that way with him. I felt like, oh my god, I have a guy friend. After we got done with the store, we didn't want to go home yet, and so he was like, you guys want to come back to my apartment building and stuff like that. He's like, I have my 2 roommates, but they're on the other side. We're like, hey, sure. We went, and his apartment building, they were like really nice. So we went inside. It was basic, but it was nice. So we were in his room, and he has, like, I don't know if you guys see all these over here. He actually gave me all of this stuff. All of this. He gave me all this. But all these were covering his entire room because he's like a movie fanatic and he worked at the movies. So we were talking, just hanging out, whatever, and he was like really talking to me. I was just like, Mom, I'm bringing home someone for Christmas. But he was so nice. So that's when he brought up, he was like, hey, we should buy some groceries tomorrow and we should come back here and make dinner or something like that and just, you know, have a sleepover. He doesn't have any friends. We're like, hey, whatever, sure, yeah, whatever, I'm down. So the following day, I was like super excited because my friend Natalie was getting me pumped. She's like, dude, I think Nick kind of likes you. I think you know what's happening. And at the time, Natalie, I don't know what her situation was. I don't know if she was dating a guy. I don't know if she had a boyfriend. I don't know if she was talking to someone. She's a little bit, I'm not trying to say she's fast. She's not fast. I just didn't know what was going on at that time. I don't want to make it seem like she's a bad person. She wasn't like, she's not fast. It was just like, I don't know if that was the time she broke up with her boyfriend and she was dating this other guy. I just don't know because I'm getting times mixed up. Okay, anyways. So she was like hyping me up. Like, girl, you know, like, girl, you know, like, girl. Like, I was getting hyped up. I was just like, oh, snap. Does Nick like me? Hold on. Let me calm down. I don't know why I'm getting heated. Okay, so, after class that day, Nick came and picked us up, and we went to the store, and I think I mentioned I wanted like quesadillas, and so he had a George Foreman, so we bought a whole bunch of quesadilla stuff. Then we brought cookies and stuff, things like that. We got back in his car. We already had like our bags. Okay, so we went back to his apartment, and immediately we like just got comfortable, and I think me and Nick were just making the cookies. You really can't make cookies as they came. Just it was like the ones you could just stick on the plate and pop in the oven. So that's what we were doing, and why Natalie was just actually, she was making the quesadillas. You know, we left her alone because she was like doing her own thing. I was like, cool. So me and Nick were just kept talking. So then after food got done, we started eating and we were still talking. And then we went to his bedroom and then we started watching a movie. We watched a really stupid movie that was on Netflix. I knew it was gonna be stupid, but whatever. So we were sitting on his bed. He had 2 beds in his room. It's his room, but he has 2 beds. So we were all sitting on his main bed that he was sleeping. And how did we sit? I guess it really doesn't matter right now. I think Natalie was sitting in the middle, Nick was sitting on the left side, and I was sitting on the right side and we were just watching the movie. So we were just watching the movie, we were talking. After the movie went off, then we put on one more movie, and then we kept talking, and we were just talking. And I connected with Nick so much just because we knew movies, we were doing like movie trivia, we were just talking about different movies, and you know, it was just like, I was like, yes, like a guy who gets it. So we were just talking while Natalie was just on her phone the entire time. But me and him, I think I'm like leaning off the bed, I don't know what, and he was standing up by the closet, and we're talking. And what happened, I think Natalie was like, oh, I'm getting tired. We're like, okay. And so we're all like looking at each other, and Natalie, like, she actually doesn't look at us. Me and Nick are looking at each other, and Natalie is, she hurries up and gets under the blanket, and she just stays in the middle of the bed. I was like, cool, you know, I wasn't trying to sleep next to him anyway. You know, I want to sleep with my friend. I just met this guy yesterday. I'm not about to sleep with him. I want to sleep with my friend. So then I'm just like, wait, this doesn't make sense. We shouldn't be sleeping in his bed. It's his bed. There's a whole nother bed over there. But how do you say that, like, hey, Natalie, get up, let's sleep in the other bed? I guess I could have said that, but I didn't. And I'm just staring at her, and she's just like, like she's tired. I'm just like, okay. No, Nick was like, I'll just take the other bed and stuff like that. You guys can have my bed. I was like, no, that's stupid. You need to take your bed. I said this so she could hear, but you know, she was like, she was tired. So I was like, no, you need to take your bed because this is your bed. You sleep here. And so she was not moving. I was like, fine, I'll just take the other bed because I'm not about to be squished in a bed with 2 other people. It's stupid. So I went to go sleep on the other bed by myself. And we didn't go to bed. We did not go to bed. It was probably like 2 in the morning, and we were still talking, and he was up there, the lights were out and stuff. He was up there with Natalie. I was on the other side of the bed, but like on the other bed, and it was still nice because he was like feeding me compliments and stuff like that, and it was like really sweet. So then I was like, yeah, I'm kind of tired, and I don't have to be up for class until like 10. But she has to be up for class at like 7, 8, I'm not really sure. So we have to leave around like 6. I think we drove. We actually drove. We drove. Sorry, I missed that detail. We drove. Natalie had drove us. So while I'm going to bed and stuff, I can't really go to sleep because I'm not really tired. And it's already like 3 in the morning. I'm like, this is pointless, so I go to sleep now. And so then I'm just like laying there with my eyes closed like this. And then all of a sudden I hear like shifting. And so then I can tell that I was facing the bathroom, and so I don't know why I'm closing my eyes because I'm trying to like picture me there. I felt Natalie kind of come close to me, and she was like, she whispered, she's like, yeah, I think she's asleep now. I don't know if you guys heard me. She said, yeah, I think she's asleep now, but she whispered it to Nick, and he's like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah. I was like, what? What's going on? Okay, so I'm just like, okay, what's going on and stuff like that. And so then I'm just like, my eyes are open on the other side. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'm literally just like, And so then I hear them talking, and then it goes into, you know when people are kissing, okay? It's just like, it's the most disgusting noise ever, like gross. And so I'm just like, oh my God, they like each other? They like each other? I'm confused because Natalie was hyping me up saying that Nick liked me. You know what I mean? He can't really like me because we only met like twice, but still she was hyping me up. She had a boyfriend, or she was talking to someone. It was something. I know it was something, but I was just like I kind of get heated from it now. Listen, this is why I'm heated. This is why I'm heated. I'm telling you why. This is why. Listen. why did you guys invite me? Why did you guys invite me if you wanted to be alone, if you wanted to make out? Why did you invite me? I was so heated. You're like, why are you mad? I mean, like, if you're asking me why I'm mad, it's just like, why did you, one, hype me up about a guy, and two, you had me sleep by myself even though you're my friend and we're staying in this guy's house that you haven't spoke of until 2 days ago, and then also you're making out with him. Like, what? I'm on the floor. You like guys planned this because then I heard you say like, oh, okay, she's asleep now. Like, that's why I'm mad. You would be mad too. And so then I'm just like, oh my god. So I set my alarm clock for like 6 a.m. I was mad, and I like hate the sound of kissing. So I literally I was like this the entire time. I was just laying on the mattress and I had my fingers in my ears and stuff, my leg this way. I was just so mad. I was just like, what are you gonna do? You gonna cuss her out? What are you gonna do when you guys wake up? Like, what's gonna happen? You know, I was just so heated. I don't know what happened up there, okay? Because I was like this the entire time. I don't know what happened. Whatever happened, gross, because I was in the same room. At least tell me, hey, go out to the couch or something like that. I don't know what happened. I was heated, okay? So my alarm goes off. I'm awake, I'm wide awake, I'm pissed off, I'm heated. And then I hear Natalie like jump back over to like my side of the, like we're closer on this side. And so I pretend to wake up. I'm just like, you know, like I'm pretending to wake up too. So I looked over at her. You know how you pretend to wake up and you're just like this and stuff. I'm doing that to her. I looked over and she looked at me. She was like, is it time to go? What time is it? Did you sleep okay? I'm looking at her like, yeah, it's time to go. Like, no, like I'm so mad. I didn't even know what to say, what to do or whatever like that. So I literally got up. I was quiet. I was packing my stuff, like heading out and stuff like that. And then Nick was like, hopefully I haven't said like their real names. I don't think I did. Nick was like, he said something to me, whatever. I was like, yeah, whatever. You know, like I'm kind of mad, so I really wouldn't talk to me. I'm pretty sure they knew that I was kind of mad and stuff like that. So I'm packing my stuff and I'm waiting by the door. I literally had my purse like this. I'm just like, so now we're just sitting in her car waiting for it and stuff. She's trying to talk to me. I'm not trying to make it seem like I was awake because that's kind of awkward saying like, hey, I was awake. I heard you guys. No, I'm not going to say that. No. So she's trying to have light conversation with me. She knows I'm mad. I can tell she knows I'm mad. And I'm trying to be like, yeah, yep. On my phone, like, I was texting all my friends like, y'all, I got something to tell y'all. I'm mad. I am mad. I am mad. So then we go back to the dorm. I feel like I'm going to stop here just because I'm just like, I feel like this video was kind of long. I don't really have any more to say about it. Thumbs up, comment below, and make sure you subscribe if you are new, because I'm doing like tons of videos on my channel, more story times to come, and yeah, whatnot. Anyways, guys, like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.